Ashton Jeanty is elite at the number one most important skill for a running back, breaking tackles. He led the nation with 152 of them and with 1,970 yards after contact. And, oh yeah, almost broke Barry Sanders' record with 2,600 rushing yards, falling just 28 short. Nobody's denying that broken tackles aren't important for a running back, but why are they the most important skill to have? The reason is because football is math. On every single run play, each individual defender has a specific role. Of course, they have their coverage assignment, man or zone, but they also have an assignment in the run game. Because the quarterback and running back are engaged in the run, they obviously aren't able to block anybody, so the offense is left 9 blockers against 11, so they have to choose 2 guys not to block. For example, you can see the receiver Cameron Camper assigned to block the bigger safety rather than the smaller cornerback. Boise State wants the smaller guy as the extra hitter, which is why being able to break this tackle is the most important aspect of playing running back. There will always be the extra hitter, but if you can get past him, especially outside, there is nothing behind him. Jeanty is quite simply the best tackle-breaking running back I have seen in college football. At just 5'9", he's all power every single one of his 215 pounds. He has the best contact balance of anybody I've ever charted, similar in a lot of ways to Alvin Kamara. He's so low to the ground and has such a strong midsection, even when a defender gets him head on, even when they outweigh him by 30, 40, 50, 60 plus pounds, Jeanty is all powerful and turns Buddy into dust. He's got a deep toolbox, but his playstyle doesn't fit into one specific category. He's definitely not a pure speed back like a Chris Johnson. He's not a jump cutter like Saquon who gets real low to the ground then explodes out laterally. He's not just a bruiser. If anything, Jeanty is a glider type and has this destructive breaking tackle ability. He's a mixture of multiple styles. For example, here's this crack toss concept where they crack the end so they can pull their tackle out in front. The cornerback Jaden Robinson manages to slip through just barely to contact him, which puts Jeanty off balance. But he's so thick, it's so hard to bring him down, he immediately regains his speed and balance. So, I wouldn't really say he's a glider. Gliders are smooth and fluid like he is, but if they get hit or tripped up, it can knock him off course and ruin the run. That is not Jeanty. However, on the flip side, if he does have to break a tackle, usually it takes a glider time to get back to maximum speed, but not him. He gets from 0 to 60 instantaneously. Here he breaks not 1, but 2 tackles, one from each defensive tackle. At just 5'9", his surface to hit isn't massive, but even when defenders get right into his frame, they still bounce off of him. This is even the other defensive tackle trying to shove him to the ground, but he just feels a small impact, and even at the end of the run, nobody can take him to the ground. Breaking tackles is his superpower, but what makes him special is his ability to combine that skill with high-end play speed. While I don't think he's the fastest running back ever, I don't think his 40 would be too good, I think that's why he's not testing. He plays fastest in-game, which is way more important. Here the defensive line slants inside against the flow of the mid-zone blocking scheme, the perfect call. And watch how Cage Casey completely whiffs his block, which lands 291-pound defensive lineman Samisi Saluni right in the lap of Jeanty before he even gets the snap. But Jeanty has that insane contact balance, broken tackle ability. Then watch how Jaden Robinson has the angle on him, just needs to stay outside of him, but can't even touch him because Jeanty has this crazy burst. An additional layer to his greatness is that he's moving at that super high speed, but he's still able to get in and out of his cuts. This is always what I said made a Tyreek Hill great, as maybe compared to his teammate Mecole Hardman. Both of them are burners. But it's not just about the ability to move at the speed of light. It's about being able to control your body, get in and out of your breaks while moving at the speed of light. Watch how he stays under control while moving at an extremely high speed. A back who can't control their body weight has to take a giant cut back inside, which puts them right in danger's way against the linebacker. But Jeanty uses his vision to see the next step if the play before it happens, cuts off the back of his lineman, and then, special. Watch how he stays under control while moving at an extremely high speed. We haven't even gotten to my favorite part of his game, how he breaks concepts. But before we do that, I want to give a shout out to this week's sponsor, Bear Mattress. This is the best mattress I have ever used. It has completely changed my life, and here's the deal. Bear Mattress is a premium fiberglass-free mattress that maximizes great sleep, comfort, keeps you cool, and is delivered right to your front door. My favorite part about them, they customize their mattress directly to you with their specialized sleep quiz. For me, I'm a side sleeper who likes a soft mattress, generally sleeps hot, so Bear matched me with their elite hybrid mattress, and it's been stupendous. I've had it for a few months now, and I'll tell you, I sleep cooler and wake up feeling incredible, and I am not alone. Bear ran a 300-person survey where 82% of people said they saw an improvement in their sleep quality, and if you're somebody who suffers from back pain, I don't, I recycle, 79% of those customers said they felt an improvement there too. And it even gets better. Bear Mattress products are Green Guard certified by one of the leading environmental health agencies in the world, and Bear's also met other high mark standards for emissions, content, performance, and durability. I knew right off the bat, like first second I landed on it, that I loved my Bear Mattress. But even if somehow I didn't, they have a 120-night sleep trial to test it out to ensure that you love it. They also come with a lifetime warranty, and they offer financing options, flexible payment plans. Bear is a great company because they want to make sure you love their products, and trust me, you will. Thank you again to Bear Mattress for sponsoring this week's episode, and right now, their President's Day sale is live. If you head to bearmattress.com/AlexRollins and use my code AlexRollins, you get 40% off your mattress plus 2 free pillows. That's code AlexRollins. My favorite part of Jeanty's game is when he breaks the rules of offensive concepts. Gap scheme runs, counter, power, trap are designed to hit one specific gap. Well, Jeanty often breaks that rule to great effect. GY counter means the G guard and Y tight end are the pullers. Double team the D lineman, the guard kicks out the end man on the line of scrimmage, and the tight end pulls through the gap to kick out the Mike linebacker. Jeanty's footwork, where he counters to his left, is supposed to move the second level to that same side to help his blockers gain leverage. But Washington State knows it's coming, so instead of him bursting through the C gap that's supposed to be wide open, he breaks the rules. Rule number 1 of counter, don't bounce outside the hip of the puller. But he's that quick, that balanced, and that good that he can do whatever he pleases. That wasn't by any means a one-off. He does this stuff repeatedly. Defenses did so many different things to stop him this past year, but they never worked. First, they slant the left side of their line inside to mess with Boise's blocking. Then they rock and roll their safeties to now make Jaheim Patterson the force player outside. The slanting line makes it so the guard can't kick anybody out. The second level doesn't buy the counter fake, so they're streaming over the top. This won't hit the B gap, C gap, none of it. But look at the acceleration from Jeanty. Patterson should have good leverage and depth, but Jeanty is too fast and Patterson can't make the tackle. Jeanty's presence doesn't just affect the defensive line and second level, but the corners and safeties as well. To fool the quarterback, defenses will rotate 1 high safety looks into 2 high safety looks, but check how that results in one of the safeties pedaling away at the snap, which leaves the alley open for more explosion. There are also the little subtleties, the more minute details to his game, which show me he has what it takes to be great. Pressing gaps is when a running back shows like he's moving towards a gap to force the tackler to come closer to the line, then the back bounces back out. This gives the offensive line and any blockers better leverage on their blocks, because if Jeanty just hits this outside right away right now, all the defenders can flow over the top of the bigger bodies who aren't quite quick enough to block him, but because he presses the gap, then bounces out with his lower half explosion, easy touchdown for Boise State. Some quick side notes, I like the way he catches the ball. In my opinion, he was underused in that area, and I really like him as a pass blocker, so in terms of blocking and catching, zero worry he'll have to come off the field on third downs. In terms of negatives, there are some little tiny things I've noticed with his vision. At times he's trying to do too much and is a little jumpy trying to find the right hole when the right hole is right in front of him. That's what she said. Ashton Jeanty is a special prospect. He excels at the number one most important thing a running back can do, break tackles, because football is designed for one extra free defender to always be there in the alley, and Jeanty always destroys him or races by him. He's quick, has high-end game speed, good vision, can catch and block. He is the real deal. With the NFL turning back into a running back league with Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, Jahmyr Gibbs leading some of the best offenses in the NFL, Jeanty looks like he's going to be the piece that makes a good offense a great one. Wherever he goes, he's bringing the boom. So when Ashton Jeanty totes the rock, watch out, because he is going to mess somebody up.